What's going on, everyone? It's time for another thriller film review. Today, we're going to talk about a thriller that was actually nominated for Best Picture. And it's called No Country for Old Men. This was actually a recommendation I got a couple months ago, and I finally got to watching it. So let's talk about it. Well, No Country for Old Men was released by Alliance Films November 9th, 2007. And it stars Tommy Lee Jones, uh, Javier Bardem, and Joss and Josh Brolin. um, it was produced by Scott Rubin and produced, written, and directed by Joel and Ethan Coen. Now, if that sounds familiar, they did films like The Big Lebowski, Fargo, Ballad of Buster Scrooge, and Burn After Reading, to name a few. This had a box office earnings of over $171.6 million. So it was a moderate success when it came in. This is tailor made basically for award season. But yeah, so this here is basically a thriller of a guy who stumbles across a drug ring basically and murder, and starts getting hunted down by this guy. And so basically uh, he's out to finish his dues, and it's a game of cat and mouse with Tommy Lee Jones playing the sheriff, getting caught in the middle. And overall, this film is really well done. The cinematography is amazing in this, and the characters are actually very well crafted, and you really get to rooting for the two somewhat good guys that you mainly follow in this, and even the bad guy you kind of get rooting for at some points too, which it's very moving and heart wrenching in some scenes of how well they depicted realistic violence and stuff like that with these characters. And the actors really bring the characters to life in this. You really feel for it, and um, you really feel for them, and it really moves the story. And this is not like an action-packed movie or anything like that. It is very subdued, but they use it when they have to, and it works effectively in that. This one does have a lot more drama sort of scenes mixed in with it, and it benefits from that. It makes it an even stronger picture, in my opinion. And I really enjoyed it. I always like Joel and Ethan Coen stuff. Majority of their stuff is actually really good. And and this one has quite the gripping tale. It felt like Fargo, like their other film and stuff like that. It's not like over the top or anything like that. It's just very subdued. It knows what it's doing, and it really relies on you to really be into the characters to make it work. And for me, it worked pretty well. I really enjoyed it. I like the twists and turns that they put in, and overall, I thought it was a really good story. Some of the acting is a little wooden in some scenes and stuff, but I know looking into it, there was some people that were sick or a little apprehensive at the beginning, which could have affected their acting abilities and stuff. But they really gave it their all, and especially there's so many good strong suits, and I think this film's a little underrated. And it's not going to be for everyone. It's not like the edge of your seat gripping thriller. It's more of like a thriller drama dynamic, and with a little bit of western sort of flair to it, and which is really cool. And you don't see movies like this very often. So I thought it was really good. But the ending, they kind of just abruptly ends, and which is sort of what Joel and Ethan Coen sort of do half the time. And some people are either going to like that or they're not. And but I thought it was interesting enough, but I think they could have continued it on. But I think that's what the plan was. But now I don't think that's happening. But overall, No Country for Old Men, really good. It's a good um, drama thriller that you could really get behind. Some really good, well crafted characters, and this is the way movies should be done. Not all this like bit mega sequels and all that. We need more movies like this, I think, to start coming out um and being produced because yeah, this is the true art of filmmaking, and this is stuff I look for. So yeah, besides trashy B horror films and everything like that, I really enjoyed the really good artistic feel of these type of films, and this is definitely one that embodies that. So overall, the film is really good. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Only if they tweak the ending a bit, maybe maybe reshot some scenes to make it a little more not as not as forced, then it would have been a perfect film. But overall, this film is really good. You should definitely check it out. It is on the Canadian Netflix right now, and probably the US one too. But if you don't have those and you want to check it out, at least link the trailer down below so you can check it out down there. Also, link down below is my Instagram. That's where I was supposed to go to films and review in the future. All my stories have the film title hashtag and subject on film and hashtag, so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox down below to repeat reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below, reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay loop this channel. Like this video, share it to more people wherever. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any, and if you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service I want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hope find something weird, obscure, and odd they probably never thought checking out together. And also, so make sure you like this video, share it to more people aware of it, and yeah. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, we're going to talk about another more newer thriller, Nerve, in the next review. But that's it for this one. Watch out for all those crazy drug dealer, evil people going bad, hunting people down because they always cause trouble. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.